Hello and welcome back or welcome to Planning with Amy. Oh my Lord, it has been more than a hot minute since I've been on here. Um, Not that anybody was sitting in the corner waiting and hoping to see me on here. But I did intend when I started this channel to be consistent, and then, well, I made plans and life laughed at me, and here we are many months later. I don't even want to know how long it's been since I've posted a video, and I think I only did one or two. I honestly, I've been putting it off. I keep telling myself, you need to sit down, you need to do a new video, but you need to plan it, and I keep putting it off, and I haven't even looked at my channel since, honestly, since I moved. And so I kept hesitating and delaying, and I was like, you know what, girl, you just got to get up and do it. Let's just do it. So here's a little update. Everything in my life has changed. Everything since I started this channel. I got a new job last November, which was great. And some things happened in my life and at work. And next thing I knew, many months later, I got a promotion within the same company, but a different office. And I am absolutely loving that. I'm a manager for a pediatric dentist office. And then life had more changes on my personal side. And my daughter and I moved out to a new place, and we're not with my husband anymore. So that was incredibly difficult. And I'm sure all of you know, or you've experienced, whether it's a new job, a move, and a lifestyle change, whatever it is, having all of those things happen within a very short period of time has, well, kicked my butt. So I am, I don't regret the change. I do regret that I had to make the change. I was, excuse me. So moving on. Okay, sorry, that caught me a little off guard. Okay, TMI, I guess. So, anyway, in that process, all of my routines, my systems, everything has been thrown off or has had to drastically change. So I've really been struggling to maintain as normal of a life as possible with my daughter, but also be a responsible parent and juggling all the things. Well, I'm not a good juggler anyway, and but I like my routines, I like my systems, and so we've been kind of flying by the seat of our pants and keeping it together, but I really want to use this platform as a catalyst to help me be more consistent and intentional, not only with the organization of my responsibilities, but also the planning of my finances. I'm trying to really make sure that we live below our means, because I am the sole provider at this time. Maybe that will change. Maybe he will contribute at a later date. But for the meantime, I have to work with what I have and what I know I have. So, so that said, I'm gonna make a couple changes in here. My poor planner has really just, I haven't been utilizing it very much. So, kind of very sporadically. So I know I want to reorder a couple, like put my tabs in a slightly different order, and I think that'll be helpful. And just kind of I just thought I'd hit the ground running today, and then this may be short and sweet. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out. Like I said, I've been flying by the seat of my pants, girl. Okay. So this is where my sticky notes just kind of land, and I don't like when it gets ugly and cluttered. Then I hide them on this side until I get them on their correct to-do. Oh no, stick. That's your job. Okay, so I'm gonna just do that, and I'm gonna set up 2 fresh sticky notes so that when I get busy and I just need to get something off my brain, I like to have 2 sticky notes, or at least 1 sticky notes preloaded to the inbox page so that I can just open it, write it, be done with it. And then of course I always have my sticky notes right here ready to go. Let me see. Keep current project paperwork, anything that I have to deal with right now. Sorry, I'm checking it off screen to make sure it's not confidential. Okay. I do need to keep these up here. Well, that I just like a reference for my mild liners. Color key. And I will probably switch these out soon to a little bit more wintry, but I'm not ready to let go of those. They make me happy. Okay. Oh, one of my Lorelei quotes. Okay, so I'm going to keep my to-dos in the front because I do like my sticky notes and my to-dos right there. Calendar. Yes, that needs to be in the front. I've just kind of started adding on to my November. I usually list out all my bills go on the bottom portion of each day that they're due. Events go towards the top. Appointments definitely towards the top. Whether it's work or personal, I need it all. Somebody told me when I first started this job, oh no, you need to keep all your personal and your work stuff completely separate, and that does not work for me. That gives me one more place I have to look, one more place I have to keep track of. Certain things need to be separated, but my calendar, my appointments, the things that are coming up, I have to be able to look at my calendar and know everything that's coming up in my life. For organizational purposes, I do like my weeklies immediately following my calendar. I need to update this week. I might come back to that in a minute. And okay, my next tab is home. That's where I keep my shopping list and my paycheck planner and my meal planner. I think, sorry for the pausing. Okay, home and then trackers and then work. That's not working for me. I don't like that flow currently. So I'm going to move these guys behind work. Okay. And then I have notes. Okay. I like my notes at the very back. That way, I tend to have a lot of last minute meetings or moments where I have to sit down with a team member and they may have concerns, and I like to keep my notes handy. And I find it very convenient to just be able to flip to the back of my planner and go to the last couple pages and then keep track of what I need to do. So I'm going to keep that there. And I'm going to move. I like home in front of trackers. Trackers are great, but they are not exactly necessary. The home one is more necessary or used more frequently. Okay. I actually feel good about that. Now, so I work for a pediatric dental office. So I handle a lot of behind the scenes financial stuff, and I think I want to add a section called follow-up. And anything I put follow on my follow-up list is more pressing matters, things that I don't necessarily want to just put on a to-do list or like my weekly list. Like these are things I want to make sure get processed out either end of day or end of week. So to me, that's like super urgent. Maybe I can, I don't know, maybe I'll call it my now tab, or I don't know. But I think I either need to add a divider, because I think I have another divider in my supplies. I have a couple, I think. So I may have to relabel a few of these to keep my tabs in order. But I do have to find that. I still have a lot of things in boxes. I just, moving from a large house to a small apartment, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. It is something else. But I will say I've been using it as an opportunity to downsize where I can. Okay. Sorry, little segue there. Let me see what is going on here. Okay, that's all good. That's some work stuff. Okay, I think that's good. Let me go to my weeklies real quick and at least get my dates on here. Excuse me a minute. Check the current calendar. Oh, babe. Okay. I can't believe it's November 9th. Like, come on. Why is time flying so fast? I'm just not ready for this. Okay, car payment comes out tomorrow. Sorry, that's what surprised me when I when I opened the calendar on my computer. 10/2/16. All right. Okay, I'm sure I'll be adding a lot to this week, but I do like to put my so this is Veterans Day. We're open that day because a lot of kids are out of school, and it's super convenient for parents to be able to come in the office that day. We are booked to the max that day. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I know I have a meeting this week. I think I have a couple meetings this week. Okay. I'm going to have to check my work calendar on Google because they like to add it on there and then I have to just fit it in. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's good for now. That was a lot of, I'm so sorry. That was a lot of downtime, but hey, that's life. That's real. So, all right, moving forward, I am going to be using this channel not just for planner stuff, but also financial planner stuff, because what I've really had to do is make sure, number one, we're living below our means, and that everything is planned out to a T to make sure, we're paying the important bills. And well, all bills are important, but we're getting the bills paid, and then of course food on the table. It's a struggle for a lot of people, so maybe this will be helpful, just for someone to not feel alone in their challenges going on, with financials, and maybe this will help somebody, organize. If anything, it'll help me be a little bit more intentional with my finances, which we've been doing very good, and we've been tightening things up where we can. I was able to lower some bills, so that's helpful, but I also need to be able to tuck money away for savings and emergencies, because goodness knows that they just come out of nowhere, hence emergency. All right, my friends, thank you for hanging out. I would say I promised to be back soon, but obviously I did not realize I was going to be gone so long. So I will absolutely with all my heart intend to be back soon. So come along, hang out, and thank you for being here today. And if this kind of video is something you enjoy watching, give me a like and a follow, and let's support each other. All right, make it a great day, and I'll see you soon.